Dreams Royal Beach Punta Cana operates under the Hyatt umbrella through their World of Hyatt program, and this actually matters for your wallet. Most people book this place through all-inclusive package sites, but if you go through World of Hyatt points or book directly with Hyatt, you can unlock member rates and benefits that package deals often hide. Here's why that's important. Hyatt properties in the Caribbean usually price their preferred club upgrades more competitively when you book direct rather than through a third party. And at a resort where your room category really affects your daily experience, figuring out that upgrade cost becomes pretty crucial math. Knowing who owns the place isn't just random trivia. It's the difference between paying for perks you could have gotten through loyalty programs or just negotiated yourself. The resort has 486 rooms and suites, all done up in what Hyatt calls modern Caribbean-inspired style. Every single room comes with either a balcony or terrace, and this isn't just some little space to dry your swimsuit. Each outdoor area has a whirlpool tub with views of either the Caribbean Sea, the resort pools, or the tropical gardens around the property. This is where picking your room category gets interesting. Everyone gets that private whirlpool, but the view you wake up to and soak beside changes completely depending on which room you book. The basic garden view rooms give you that whirlpool at the entry price, while ocean-facing rooms cost more for basically the same size space, just different scenery. It's worth thinking about how much time you'll actually spend on that terrace versus down at the beach or pool, because you're essentially paying extra for a view that might or might not match how you actually spend your vacation. They specifically mention family rooms as ideal for larger groups, and you can get connecting rooms if you want separate sleeping spaces with easy access between them. This is just practical design for how family travel actually works. Parents want their own space after the kids fall asleep, but they need to hear if someone wakes up scared or sick in the middle of the night. The family room thing suggests more square footage and probably different bed setups, though the exact layouts aren't spelled out anywhere. What matters is the resort gets that families travel together and built room options around that reality instead of trying to squeeze everyone into standard double rooms. The preferred club rooms are the resort's upper tier, with upgraded amenities and exclusive services. This is that classic two-tier system lots of all-inclusives use to create premium experiences within the same property. Preferred club usually means access to a private lounge, better liquor brands, faster check-in, and sometimes exclusive beach or pool areas. Whether it's worth it depends entirely on how much you'll actually use those exclusive spaces, and whether the service upgrades justify paying more per night. For some people, having a quiet lounge to grab breakfast without fighting buffet crowds is worth every penny. For others who plan to be out exploring from sunrise to sunset, paying extra for a lounge they'll barely see doesn't make much sense. Every room has an electronic safe, which is standard but worth mentioning because you really should use it. Resort rooms get cleaned daily by staff who are generally trustworthy, but leaving passports, extra cash, and electronics scattered around any hotel room anywhere is just asking for problems, whether from theft or simple housekeeping mix-ups. The safe gives you somewhere to lock up valuables while you're at the beach or dinner. Each room also has an iron and ironing board, which sounds boring until you're trying to look decent for a nice dinner and your linen shirt has been crumpled in a suitcase for 2 days. These little practical things matter more than fancy marketing about thread counts. Here's where things get frustrating. The dining situation at Dreams Royal Beach Punta Cana has a major information gap. The official Hyatt website and other sources don't provide any details about restaurants, bars, cuisine types, hours, or reservation policies. For an all-inclusive resort where dining is central to the whole experience, this lack of information is pretty notable. Most Caribbean all-inclusives have multiple themed restaurants, several bars, and at least one buffet. But without confirmed details about what Dreams Royal Beach actually offers, it's impossible to describe the real dining program. This matters when you're comparing resorts because the difference between a property with 3 restaurants versus one with 8 fundamentally changes your week-long stay. If you're researching this place, you'll need to contact them directly or dig into recent guest reviews to figure out what dining options actually exist. The pool and beach setup also lacks detailed information. The resort clearly has pools since room descriptions mention pool views, and being in Punta Cana means Caribbean beach access is part of the deal. But specifics about how many pools, their size, swim-up bars, infinity edges, adults-only sections, or beach chair systems aren't documented anywhere. The practical realities of planning a beach vacation depend on these details. Can you actually swim in the ocean year-round, or does seaweed season make the pools more appealing? Are there enough beach palapas for everyone, or do you need to claim yours at dawn? Does the resort have its own private beach section, or are you sharing sand with neighboring properties? These questions shape your daily routine at a beach resort, and not having confirmed answers means you're booking somewhat blind. Activities and entertainment programs aren't detailed either. Most Dreams-branded resorts under Hyatt offer water sports, fitness facilities, evening entertainment, and organized activities, but what specifically happens at Dreams Royal Beach Punta Cana isn't documented anywhere I could find. This is another frustrating gap for trip planning. If you want morning yoga, afternoon kayaking, and evening shows, you need to know whether this resort actually delivers those things or if you'll be creating your own entertainment. Same story with spa and wellness facilities. Many Caribbean resorts have full-service spas with everything from basic massages to elaborate multi-hour treatments, but whether Dreams Royal Beach even has a spa, let alone what it offers or how to book, isn't confirmed anywhere. This matters because spa services at resorts often get completely booked within hours of guests arriving, especially during busy season. If the spa is important to your vacation, you'll need to research this directly with the resort before you get there. The resort clearly welcomes families, given they specifically mention family rooms and connecting rooms. However, details about kids' clubs, children's programs, age ranges, hours, or activities aren't available. Family travelers usually want to know if the kids' club is basically a babysitting room with toys or an actual structured program with trained staff doing age-appropriate activities. They want to know if there's a separate kids' pool, whether restaurants have children's menus, and if there are family-friendly entertainment options beyond generic evening shows. Without this information, families are spending serious money without a clear picture of what their kids will actually do all week. The resort is in the Playa Bavaro area, about 40 minutes from Punta Cana International Airport. This is typical for the hotel zone where most big resorts line up along the best beaches. That 40-minute transfer is worth factoring into your arrival and departure planning, especially if you're flying in late or leaving early. That's nearly an hour and a half of your vacation eaten up by airport transfers, which matters when you're trying to make the most of a short trip. Playa Bavaro itself is the heart of Punta Cana's resort area, which means you're surrounded by other big properties, shopping plazas built for tourists, and all the infrastructure that serves mass tourism. This isn't some hidden local village. It's the main event of Dominican Republic beach tourism. What specific attractions, restaurants, or experiences are within reasonable distance isn't detailed anywhere, which makes it hard to plan off-property trips or understand what the neighborhood actually offers beyond the resort gates. Guest reviews on Costco Travel give the resort 4.3 out of 5 based on 250 reviews. That's a solid rating, comfortably in the good but not exceptional range. It's not the 4.8 that tells you a property is firing on all cylinders, but it's well above the 3.5 danger zone where serious problems become obvious. 4.3 suggests most guests leave satisfied, with enough positive experiences to outweigh the inevitable service hiccups and personal preference issues that affect any large resort. What's missing is the breakdown of those ratings by category. Review platforms usually split scores into things like cleanliness, service, food quality, and value, and those details often tell more interesting stories than overall averages. A resort might score high overall while having notably lower food scores or might have great service ratings that make up for older facilities. Without that breakdown, the 4.3 is useful but incomplete. There's actually a weird conflict in the information about room count. Costco Travel says 373 rooms, while the official Hyatt website says 486. That's a difference of more than 100 rooms, which isn't just a typo. This usually happens when properties expand, booking platforms don't update their info, or different sources count rooms versus suites differently. For guests, the actual number matters less than what it means about property size and crowd levels. A resort with 373 rooms is noticeably smaller and potentially more intimate than one with 486. The difference affects everything from restaurant crowding to beach chair availability to how long you wait at the bar. Since the official Hyatt website is the primary source, 486 is probably accurate, but the conflicting information is worth noting. The honest reality is that Dreams Royal Beach Punta Cana has a serious information transparency problem. For a resort operating under a major international hotel brand with an official website and presence on booking platforms, the amount of missing basic information is unusual. You can't find confirmed details about restaurants, pools, activities, spa facilities, or children's programs through normal research. This isn't some boutique property where limited information might be part of an exclusive vibe. It's a nearly 500-room resort where guests deserve a clear picture of what they're booking. The 4.3 guest rating suggests the resort delivers decent experiences once you arrive, but the information gaps make planning before your trip unnecessarily difficult. If you're comparing this property against others in Punta Cana, you're working with incomplete data, which makes fair comparison nearly impossible. What makes Dreams Royal Beach Punta Cana genuinely different is harder to pin down given the limited information. The fact that every single balcony and terrace has a private whirlpool tub is unusual, and a clear difference from competitors where only suites get that. This isn't a small hot tub shared between rooms or a jetted bathtub inside the bathroom. It's private outdoor soaking space for every guest regardless of room category. That's a specific design choice that prioritizes private relaxation over maximizing indoor space, and it creates a different vacation rhythm than resorts where your only hot tub option is a crowded communal one by the main pool. The Hyatt connection also sets this property apart from independent resorts or those under smaller companies, bringing the operational standards, loyalty program integration, and brand consistency that major hotel groups provide. For travelers who value knowing what to expect and having backup if things go wrong, that corporate backing matters. Figuring out the value at Dreams Royal Beach Punta Cana is difficult without pricing information, package details, or clear understanding of what's included in the all-inclusive program. All-inclusive resorts require different math than room-only properties. You're not just paying for a place to sleep. You're pre-purchasing all meals, drinks, and usually some activities. Whether that's good value depends entirely on how much you spend on those things separately, how much you actually consume, and what quality you're getting. A resort with mediocre food and limited drinks can be expensive even at a low rate if you end up leaving to find better meals. On the flip side, a higher nightly rate with excellent restaurants and top-shelf liquor can be a bargain if you eat and drink enthusiastically. Without confirmed information about what the all-inclusive package includes, calculating value is just guesswork. Whether Dreams Royal Beach Punta Cana has conference facilities or hosts events isn't mentioned anywhere. Many large Caribbean resorts have meeting spaces and host destination weddings, corporate retreats, and group events, but without details, it's impossible to say if this property serves that market or focuses only on leisure travelers. For checking booking availability and prices at your desired dates, you can use the link in description. I hope this video was helpful. Give it thumbs up. Subscribe for more travel-related content. If you are not ready to book this hotel, you can watch our best hotels playlist and choose the best one for you. Thanks for watching.